Students, welcome back to Asian History. It's Vimosi coming back at you again, and today we're going to be looking at Mohenjo-Daro, or one of the most important historic sites as we continue our trek through ancient India. So here are our plans for today. Highlighted text indicates you need to write and submit information to this assignment. Ensure you've completed all requirements in the What to Submit section near the bottom. Participation will be rewarded for participating in class discussion if we do this lesson together. So take a moment to check out this image and analyze this image. These are ruins, or kind of like a reconstruction of a site called Mohenjo-Daro in ancient India. And just like with our other ancient civilizations, you're seeing evidence of people coming together in a common location, different sections of one place, which lead to differences in how you treat another person, differences in gender equality and class and race and all of this. And really an attempt to have all of the workings you need to make a city together for a civilization, right? And in this middle area, we have what's referred to as the Great Bath, which we'll see in this video below. And we have these other really pillars and locations within this area itself. And just think about, like, if you were constructing a city like these ancient people, what things do you need? What things don't you need? And what things will you have time to make? If they had the time to make a setting similar to this, then they had enough resources, they had enough people, they haven't had enough architects, they had a great flow of water, they had great irrigation, and they had the means to really make this a society. On the other hand, where's the defense, right? Like, if this would have been similar to what it would have been like in ancient India, would this have been adequate as a place to stay for as long as the other ancient civilizations, which were heavily fortified? I don't know. Something to think about, though, based on what I can tell from the picture. And some of this is just my own speculation based off of what I see. Step 2, let's watch this video and answer this prompt. What is the significance of this site?
The ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro is one of the first urban centers in human history. Nestled in southern Pakistan's Indus River Valley, Mohenjo-Daro is the largest and best preserved city of the Indus civilization, the earliest known civilization of the Indian subcontinent. Mohenjo-Daro was built around 2500 BC, about the same time the Great Pyramids were being built in Egypt, and it spanned a surface area of nearly 500 acres, an incredible size for a city of this time period. Because of Mohenjo-Daro's grand scale, archaeologists believe it may have served as a seat of power for the Indus civilization.
There's part of the significance, right? The largest urban civilization in ancient history.
The city was divided into two districts, the Citadel and the Lower Town. The Citadel is home to the city's exceptional monuments, including the Great Bath, a 900-square-foot tank fed from the Indus River. Mohenjo-Daro also had a sophisticated water system. Houses had baths and toilets, and the town featured both an elaborate sewage system and fresh water in 700 wells throughout the city.
That's crazy to think about, having a wonderful, like, plumbing system at all. If you think in, like, United States history, over 100 years ago, we didn't have many of these things to count on, these type of systems. So the fact that they were able to do it several thousand years ago in these locations is awesome.
The Roman baths, some of history's most famous waterway systems, weren't constructed until many hundreds of years after Mohenjo-Daro's Great Bath. Mohenjo-Daro has no places of worship or governance, such as palaces, royal tombs, or temples. This may indicate that the society was not built around state interests like the Egyptian and Mesopotamian societies at the time. Rather, the class structure of Mohenjo-Daro may have been relatively equal. The city's second district, the Lower Town, may demonstrate the society's egalitarian structure. The Lower Town, with its intricate water system, was home to between 20,000 to 40,000 people. Unlike many urban areas of its time, it was laid out in a grid system similar to modern-day city blocks. After approximately 600 years, the city collapsed. No one is quite sure why, but the cause could potentially have been a change within the culture, or in the path of the river. Without its crucial source of water, the city's residents may have moved away, leaving Mohenjo-Daro nearly abandoned. In 1911, nearly 4,000 years after the city fell into ruin, archaeologists paid their first visit. The ensuing decades of excavations have unearthed countless clues that tell the tale of Mohenjo-Daro, but it still holds secrets for us to discover.
Imagine uncovering a place like that, the reconstruction, really finding out the archaeology behind it. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. So they have different theories about why this civilization would have collapsed, but asserted that it was there for over 600 years. So there's a lot to speculate on. I've heard conflicting opinions or conflicting assertions from other historians on the same matter. So take everything with a little grain of salt. They have some theories there. Are they necessarily accurate? I don't know, but it's interesting to speculate on and really look further into with your own academic research on Mohenjo-Daro. So step 3, I want you to answer this prompt. What does Mohenjo-Daro tell us about ancient Indian society? Your response must relate Mohenjo-Daro to ancient India's greater economy, government, class structure, etc. And then use 3 facts from the video in step 2. And then if you're struggling or the video is just not clicking with you, you can use the site that I've hyperlinked to help you out. And then what you submit is your responses to step 2 and step 3. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me in case you need any assistance whatsoever.